Well, as you can tell, I'm now the owner of a little mountain bike. This one's got gears. Honestly, that kind of seems like more things that could go wrong, but I've got her kitted up. She is in pretty rough condition, definitely not the best. And there seems to be some sort of little problem in here. Something with the derailleur, something's a little out of whack. And this thing is rusted like a 1960s car out of the Midwest. So I really don't know, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm actually taking it right now to the bike shop. Hoping this rain lets up a little bit, but the tires on this bike look decent. We'll see if I can remain upright. I really hope so. It's carbon fiber board, so I'm not really too worried about it getting waterlogged. All right, y'all, well, just dropped my bike off at the doctor. We're gonna see what they can do. Hoping that she's up and running for under like $100, and I'm pretty sure that will be the case. And then I will have a new mode of transportation that goes hand in hand with mine skateboard. Very exciting. Let's see if we can find something to skate. I don't have the highest of hopes, but this rain's just really putting a damper on things. We're not gonna let it get us down. We're gonna find something. Hey, all right, well, we found us a weird little spot. This used to be some sort of tobacco shop, if I'm not mistaken, and it is now our little skate alley because of the rain. This is literally the only thing I can find that's somewhat sheltered, and the ground is actually pretty smooth here. It does smell like hobo pee, but that's just part of the ambiance, homies. Let's see if we can skate. This is, oh, loud is what it is. This is definitely the weirdest spot I've ever skated, but seeing as it's all we have and the ground is actually not too bad, we're gonna do our best. Get a few tricks here. There's a weird echo in here. It's super duper loud, so that'll be fun. Glass doors behind me. Keep that in mind. That being said, I think I will solely skate this direction. I'd rather smoke my phone than smoke these multi-$1,000 doors. That's how we do it. The other day at work, I was helping with a loadout, putting some heavy stuff in the back of someone's truck, and it had two parts to it, two boxes. We got the first box in, the second box was a little lighter, so I tried to do it myself. I got it up there, but in doing so, I like pulled this move, hurt my back. I'm hearing a cat meow behind me. There's a hole that leads up into the ceiling. Oh, sweating a lot. Well, this little spot was fun. I think we need to move on. This has been good, but I think people are informing the authorities. I saw a couple people walk by giving me funny looks, and one lady looking at me while talking on the phone. So I think that means I need to leave. Thankfully, this is a one-way road, so if I walk this way, then by the time a cop sees me, I can be gone, and I don't think he would see me, so that's great. But, not to sound like some vandal on the run, it's not supposed to let up until this evening, which sucks, but we're gonna make do. I don't know where I am. On another note, nearing the top of this treacherous hill. At the top of this hill is Lewis Clark State College, and there might be some spots near there. It is still raining. We'll report back when I have better news. We're now at the grand old Lewiston Civic Theater, where multiple murders and missing persons have started. I'm actually being serious. If you guys are interested, look into it. We reached the top of the hill, kind of, and I see some buildings nearby. I can't remember what they are exactly. Watch me biff it down this grassy hill. Okay, we made it. I made that look dramatic. You're welcome. But no, we're making our way up this little hill. Look at this house. The houses over here are insane and gorgeous and like old. It's really cool. But I think there's like a tennis court here or something along those lines, and I want to see if there's anything remotely skatable. Haven't skated over here in probably 10 or more years, maybe closer to 15, I don't know. I hope this dog doesn't get out and kill me. We have made it to the university. I don't really know where we are right now, but we're somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to skate anything here without getting the boot, but we're at least gonna go around, see if we can find a little flat ground spot or something, a little stair set, a ledge, a manual pad, literally anything. I think I do know of a couple spots if anything in the heart of campus doesn't work out. Literally have found nothing, especially nothing that's dry. It's crappy, but found a mani pad. Bad idea. Very bad idea. All right, well, I said we'd find a manual pad. We found the one long one, and now we found a short one. I got no plans for this thing. The basics. Almost. Why? Held on to that for dear life. One or two more tries left. No! I'm landing very heel heavy. All right, y'all. It is officially far too wet for this. We gotta head back down and grab our bike and get home. Oh my gosh. Peace out, God bless. Here's your verse for the day.
John 15:18. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belonged to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. It's not at all unusual to want to be loved, respected, and appreciated by those around us. especially those of us in the content space where we're creating things and hoping that they will resonate with people. But in the end, the only love that we should want is our Lord's love, and we've been given that if we believe.
See you in the next one.
Well, although that was a super rainy session, I'm still very happy with how the board held up. The biggest downfall the whole time was just my grip tape and my shoes getting soaked. It became really difficult, as you saw at the end, to flick the kick flip. You could tell they got progressively worse the more the rain started coming down, soaking not only the manual pad, my board, my shoes, my whole body, everything. I was soaked. And I was sweating throughout the whole thing too, so half of the water on me was actually sweat and the rest was a blessing from the sky. It was very unenjoyable towards the end getting that wet, but I was happy that a few of the manual tricks did work out. Not some of the ones that I figured would. I thought kickflip manual would be super easy and I only ended up riding away with one of them, and I landed super duper steep in the manual like that. I do not like that. I like landing kind of in the middle. I've always found that looking much more controlled. I wanted to get kickflip nose manual as well, but they just weren't working out that day. And honestly, with the rain, I was just happy to get anything. Ended up skating like 3 spots the entire day in the rain, which is honestly not bad. Some people have nowhere to skate when it rains, so the fact that I found anything at all was a huge blessing. And one thing that's a huge benefit of these impact boards being largely carbon fiber type materials and this special urethane plasticky stuff around the edges. One thing about them being like that is that they don't really retain water. The board still feels the same. I've skated it since the rainy day and the board still skates absolutely fantastic. My grip tape still feels great. This is Switch Grip if you're interested. Just ended up ordering myself another board with one of the new graphics. I'm super excited. I got the Godzilla graphic. I'll put a picture here. And I'm super duper excited for that to show up. The shipping from Poland takes a little bit of time. Unless you're in Europe, then it might not take you as long, but me being in the States, it does take a little bit for it to get here. So I ordered it now, although I know this board could easily skate for another month and a half, 2 months or so. It could probably skate longer than that, honestly. This thing is holding up so well. We're starting to razor tail ever so slightly. If any of you saw my live video the other day, I tried to show that off a little bit, but it is still retaining the shape of the tail very well. And the nose as well, still completely full circular shape. We're all used to boards getting kind of skewed off. Like for me, I'm regular, I do a lot of tray flips, so you would typically see on my boards from here to here, just getting shaved off from doing tons of tray flips, 3 shoves, shove-its, varial flips, anything that involves scooping the tail. You'll see that part of the board rub away. That is not happening on here at all. You can see there's a little bit more action up here where you can tell that I'm doing a lot of backside type tricks. Maybe just rubbing my tail too, sliding my tail, coming to a stop. I tend to lean on my toes, so you're seeing a little bit of wear there. But honestly, this thing has just been skating fantastic. I strongly encourage you guys to get one of these boards. They're amazing all-terrain type boards, holding up super duper well. I've been jumping down a few little things here and there, and even when I land wrong, there's so little flex. I have zero fear and zero thought of possibly breaking this. I don't know if there's anything I could do to break this, short of having a semi-truck run it over, which I'm not about to do. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I don't typically do these little talking parts at the end of the video, but I just wanted to chime in a little because I think throwing in a voiceover kind of takes away from what's happening on screen. And I really wanted you guys to catch the vibe of the video. It being in the rain, it was kind of a bit of a downer. I wanted it to be kind of slow, soulful, very thinky. And I was really happy with the way it turned out. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys want any more trick tips, more update videos, more product reviews, whatever you want to see, let me know. I'm all ears. I'm open to all sorts of content. We can give you cat content. Fresh cat content here. This is Maymay. Don't show him your beehole. Impact boards are cat approved. You guys should add that to the website. Impact boards cat approved. Gray Scottish fold cat approved. You're a turd. You always just have to be right here. You're shedding so much. Yeah, go ahead. You want to go in your window? Go in your window. All right, much love. God bless. See you guys later.